We're starting early, baby. Welcome back to Strongman Personal Finance. I just wanted to comment on something that I addressed many moons ago when I was on YouTube. I was a new and inexperienced YouTuber just a short couple months ago. And I saw some insane things going on with the stock market. All of these clowns on YouTube that had no idea what they were talking about were making millions of dollars, not from their investments, but from pumping trash on their users. And then some months went by. I made some YouTube videos. And then I found one of the most ridiculous YouTubers I have ever seen. And trust me, that's pretty ridiculous when you compare this person to Jeremy Lefebvre or somebody like that. But I just want to sit here and bask in my victory because I called these scammers out for being absolute fraud scammers that were going to screw you over. And what did you clowns do? Did you listen to Strongman Personal Finance? Of course you didn't. No! You went ahead and listened to a freaking maniac in a bird suit and some fat grease ball that eats McDonald's 5 times a day. Let's go and talk about the saga of Mmtlp, Meta Materials preferred shares, and the stock itself, Meta Materials. And this is going to be a lesson to all of you retail morons that buying a bunch of garbage companies hoping for a short squeeze will never, ever work for you. It will never work. You will always be a broke, sad, despicable loser who sits on your fat butt, takes your freaking Walmart earnings, puts half of it in a clown stock, watches a fat loser like Terry Yonker or a maniac like freaking Bird Lady, and then proceed to lose all your freaking money gambling, okay? Let's go ahead and I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. So, there was this company called Meta Materials, and apparently all the short sellers were trapped because Mmtlp, Meta Materials preferred shares, there was going to be a spinoff, and all the holders of Mmtlp would get stock in this new company called NextBridge Hydrocarbons. You know what that company is? It's a freaking oil field. That's pretty much what it is. And we're going to look at the financials in a second. But basically, the theory was all these hedgies were short. They were short Mmtlp. And because Mmtlp was going to be exchanged for shares of NextBridge Hydrocarbons, obviously there was going to be a short squeeze of epic and titanic proportions because the hedgies would be forced to cover, right? I mean, obviously, because if we're getting rid of Mmtlp and you're short Mmtlp, obviously you have to buy it back and then give it back to the person that you borrowed it from because it's going away. Duh. Apparently, it didn't shake out that way because what these retail morons failed to do, number one, was they failed to vet the people they were listening to. We're going to go look at 2 of them, okay? They failed to vet the people they were looking at, and then they failed to understand that maybe the hedge funds are not so stupid that if they saw a bunch of retail morons talking about this, that they would just stay short this stock and then lose everything and do nothing about it. Yeah, they're just going to sit there and let you destroy them. Okay, sure. Now, who are the 2 main culprits? Well, I actually have some strongman videos here. Ginormous greaseball and penny stock pumping butt sack trash talks me. That's Terry Yonker, okay? This is disgusting human being right here. And then we have Bird Lady Roller Pigeon. So I don't know if she's insane or if it's an act. It's hard to tell, okay? But these are the 2 main culprits. Now, I actually had a brief alliance with, well, it wasn't an alliance, but I actually supported Alpha Status Stocks, who I've made fun of multiple times on this channel. But Alpha Status Stocks even said Mmtlp was a freaking joke. And they were 100% right. But let's go look at these culprits, okay? First one, Bird Lady Roller Pigeons. This lady sits inside her whatever she lives in, a dumpster, truck stop, whatever she is. And she puts on a bird suit. She pulls up a whiteboard. And she basically tells you how you're going to be a multi-trillionaire by owning shares of a company that is not publicly traded, that is an oil field that loses money hand over fist. Somehow you're gonna become a multimillionaire. And people took this woman seriously. Look at the views for a channel with 7.39K subscribers. She was getting 11K views. She was getting 8K views. She was getting very impressive views. I can't fault her for her views. Okay, she became a very, very popular person. Basically, every one of her subscribers would watch her video, which is freaking nuts, okay? Or at least that's what it seems like. But there was a problem. This lady was a clown, an absolute clown and a scammer. Why? Because she was pumping a garbage company that was doomed to lose everybody who bought it money. 100%. And I said that myself. I said, if you buy shares of Mmtlp, you're eventually going to own a company named Nextbridge Hydrocarbons that you can't even trade and that loses money hand over fist. I said that. That's what was going to happen. And guess what happened? Exactly what I said. But you know who was called a clown? And you know who was called a genius? Yes. This lady was the genius, the good person that cared about you, that was going to tell you how you were going to make millions. I was just a freaking moron, apparently. She screwed you. She ruined you. If you bought this stock and you were watching her, she is at least partially responsible for you getting effed right in the butt for buying this hot freaking trash. Now, she's not fully responsible. Obviously, you're the one that has to buy the stock. But when you watch somebody like this that is delusional, you're going to get freaking screwed. And the funny thing is, I said she was going to screw you. And guess what happened? You got screwed. And she even stopped making videos. Look at that. Do you see any new videos in the past month? 1 month ago was her last video. Why? Because she realized that she lost. But you know what she did? She had her little PayPal link there. She went ahead and had all these super chats. She made freaking bank off of telling you to buy trash. Good job there, bird lady. But hey, at least she wears a shirt, right? And next we have this greaseball who's still playing this game. This is gross, okay? This guy just feeds conspiracy theories, feeds you a bunch of garbage, and you lap it up. And in reality, you're just getting screwed while he's making money. He's got a PayPal. Just pay me for nothing, bro. He's got a membership. How much does this freaking fat greaseball charge? Up to $50 a month. But you get a private phone call, right? I'm sure he's got a lot of skills. But this clown's grifting like freaking crazy, okay? And what's he doing? MMTLP fighting for a free and fair market. What? I don't understand. The market is fair. Okay, you were given you were allowed to vet this stock, and it was fair because they published financials. There were published financials that you could have read, and you had the ability to buy it. And you listen to this freaking greaseball who just pumps out video after video. Finra fraud. Finra screwed you. It's all the hedgie's fault. Blah, 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 blah. I'm not fat. I'm just big boned. Excuse me. But this guy's an absolute clown, okay? Literally every video, same thumbnail, same topic, clown stock. You own an oil field, okay? Now, how did I know this was a clown stock? Okay, first of all, the company associated with it is Mmat. So this MMTLP was a spinoff of Metamaterials. Let's go look at how Metamaterials has done. Oh, it looks like it was a massive pump and dump, which is why it was temporarily popular, and then it's collapsed ever since then. You go look at the financials of Metamaterials. This is the main company, and you can see massive negative operating income on very small amounts of revenue. And you can see margins getting worse every single quarter, and then they're in the negative thousands. Wow, I wonder if this is a good investment, perhaps. And on top of that, if you had simply looked at the balance sheet and the income statement of Nextbridge Hydrocarbons, you would have maybe considered the fact that you would be owning this hot trash had you bought this. But no, you didn't consider that. You listened to Bird Lady Roller Pigeons with her whiteboard and getting her super chats, and you listen to this absolute clown. You listen to these two, and guess what? Now you own this hot freaking garbage. Let's go look at this hot garbage, okay? Well, I see a balance sheet here, right? I see a bunch of assets and not a lot of debts, right? Well, there's only a slight problem. Let's look at the income statement for 2021. This is the most recent one I could find of Nextbridge. So in 1 year, they lost $8.2 million freaking dollars. $8.2 million. And they had 15,000 of revenue. 15,000 of revenue. Everybody that watches my channel probably makes more than 15,000, unless you're like in high school or something. 15,000 of revenue, and they lost $8.2 million. Okay, this is the company you own, guys. Let's go look at their statement of cash flows. Oh, they burned $7 million in 2021 in cash. So they made 16,000 of revenue, which is like a fraction of what the average American at a job makes. And they burned $7 million of cash. And on top of that, they burned $14.8 million in buying investments in oil and natural gas properties. This is what you own. Basically no revenue, massive losses, and eventual debt issuance or massive share dilution. And guess who was partially responsible? There you have it. Now, I'm not saying get the pitchforks and, whatever. But what I am saying is you probably shouldn't listen to somebody that has no financial background, that is an absolute clown with a bird suit, or some greaseball that has no idea what he's talking about. He just sits there and feeds you garbage. Instead of watching this crap where he just says, oh, Finra screwed you, the hedgie screwed you, everybody screwed you over, and you sit there and wallow in hatred like a freaking loser, why don't you go out and get a side gig or grow your skills? I don't know, maybe better yourself instead of buying trash stocks and then listen to losers who profit from feeding you garbage. Maybe that should be something you could possibly do, huh? Yeah, okay. But no, nobody's going to listen to Strong Man. You know why? Because I'm shirtless, bro. I don't have a shirt. Within the first 2 minutes of Jeremy's video, he says Elon is not the type of guy to placate investors by making a presentation. Jeremy's so dumb, it's amazing. Jeremy Lefebvre. What's up, Andrew? Everybody go check out Andrew after this. He's going to roast the same thing I am. I don't know how people believe a person named Bird Lady Roller Pigeon. Shaking my head. That's super cool. Man, this is the kind of clowns that you deal with on YouTube. It's out of freaking control, man. More dumb retail investors that got played by a company. And the funny thing is, like, Terry is still making videos. And people are watching him. He's getting 4,000 views a video. He's doing pretty good. He's got a PayPal link. He's got his membership. This guy's making pretty decent side money from what? Pumping garbage? What a great guy you are, Terry. Very respectable guy. You're just a fat phobe. Yeah, you're a fat phobe. Oh, I poop my pants. I listened to you and I'm down 8.14% on VY. What's that? VT. Oh, that's right. You're right. I screwed you. I'm down more than that on some of the recent shares that I bought. What are your top 10 stocks to buy for the Russian invasion of Transnistria in Moldavia? I like Tattoo Chef because I heard they inked a deal with the Moldovan. There is no possible way that an army would pay for Tattoo Chef because their military would starve to death. Was Bird Lady wrong or did she screw us? Both. She was wrong. Number one, there was never a short squeeze. You never got rich. And number two, she was one of the people saying, yeah, you're going to get rich. And you think somebody wasn't enticed to buy this garbage piece of trash company, Next Breach Hydrocarbons, and we're an oil field. Yeah, it loses money. Of course, she enticed people to do it. Thank you for the donation. Carrier modulation, $5. Oh, baby. Money, money, money. She looks like the new villain in Star Trek Picard, who ironically also has a bird crew in theme. She looks like a freaking clown. Chris Borland copied you. Yeah, of course he did. Of course he did. Oh, well, Strong Man, he's so stupid, but I'm going to copy everything he does. Let's see. I tried to tell a commenter over there that the Next Bridge stock wasn't tradable and you couldn't sell it. They said, so what do I do with it then? I don't even know what you do. Like, you can't do anything. You just hold trash. Whatever. Check out this past quarter. It's really bad, I heard. I think negative 40% revenue growth. Oh, Terry Yonker. Oh, yeah, Mmtlp. It's Finra fraud. It's not the massive unprofitability and negative revenue growth. No, that's not the reason the stock's going down. Oh, I hate these clowns so much. The executive said, "Doomp eat. Doomp eat." The market is pretty efficient, but sure, go ahead and trust the effing D. Reynolds clone to make you rich. Clowns. D. Reynolds. Who is D. Reynolds? Let's see. Oh, Mr. Echo's in the house. Oh, I see Bird Lady stop posting videos. It happens every single time. These clowns pump a stock, grift off it, and then disappear when the stock finally tanks. Shorty dipped out. Exactly. Man, I remember watching one of her streams. She got like thousands in super chats. It was nuts. It was like 100, 200, 100, 200. I'm like, what are you paying her for? For screwing you? Oh, it's the hedge funds. I accumulated my first 1K shares of VT at age 35. There you go. Hope I'm not too far behind. Oh, you're done. No, you're doing fine, man. Thanks for all you do, strong man. Keep it up. Every 2 weeks, whatever, get your paycheck, put some in tax advantage account, buy some total world index funds. And when you retire, you should hopefully be good. I can't guarantee anything. No, of course. Or you can buy Mmtlp, you know. Remember the night I trolled her real bad live on her channel? She got 1,000. Yes, I was there too for a little bit. Thousands in super chats. I want thousands in super chats, man. I need to start pumping penny stocks. I get paid 30 grand to pump a clown stock, and then there's no consequences. Bro, somebody actually has a lawsuit against Finra. What are they for what? You bought a garbage company that was going to get delisted, and now it's delisted, just like they said. Oh, but there was going to be a short squeeze. We're going to all be trillionaires. Yeah, you're all going to be trillionaires. That's right. Echoes. Okay, I don't know. Echoes, can you see this? Echoes, did you block me on your channel? I can't comment on your live videos anymore. Uh-oh. Mmat operating losses this quarter is between 12 to 30 million and declining revenue of 1.5 million this quarter. It's a meme stock. What a freaking joke company. Oh my God. Let's see. Kid Freshie, can you ask Echoes if he blocked me? Who's Kid Freshie? I don't know who that is. You need to create workout videos. I want to be strong. Man, I barely have time to work out anymore. It's freaking crazy. Let's see. Where's VT? Okay, one day I'm going to do it, okay? If you give me a $200 super chat, I'll do it. I'll do it tonight. But if not, I'll eventually get around to it. Let's see. You can try to apply this strategy. You'll be getting 1,000. I'm telling you, there is a ticket to getting rich. It's so easy. Pump garbage. Have a nice camera, wear a shirt, be presentable. Just don't do what I do, basically. And you will make so much money pumping clown stocks. It is unbelievable. I just don't give a crap. I'm like, this is my garage. It's kind of hot in here right now. I'm not wearing a freaking shirt, okay? If you look at her latest video, she said she's not posting because of work. Yeah, what work? Yeah, sure, right? When the stock takes all of a sudden, oh, yeah, she's probably living off unemployment too. Oh, it's my work. Yeah, I've got to go feed the cows for 5 minutes. Let's see. Can you make a video on which index funds will benefit from a war with the Mexican drug cartels? Kid Freshie is making. VT. Scott Shaver's looking way more swole. Okay, good for him. Okay, he needed to work out. I can't afford $200 to buy VT in my TFSA. Well, sorry, man. I don't know. All right, well, that's it. I think I'm going to go roast Tesla Day now. And I'm going to get some good clips from Meet Kevin because he has some very interesting clips on his reaction. Elon must be trading. Wow! All right, guys. We'll see you soon. Cheers.